All right, folks, thank you for joining me again on the Florentino Rebuilding Company YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode on our walks through the historic parts, the older parts of downtown Long Beach. And where we're going to is slightly ahead to the left. You might be able to spot it right now as we see. So we're currently on Broadway, facing east at Pacific. And we're going to check out, you can see it real good in this shot here, but once again, it's the contrast that just fascinates the daylights out of me, and that would be the older buildings or retro style buildings surrounded amid brand new construction in the year 2025 in downtown Long Beach. And we're going to go right there. It's the center of the camera. I was lucky enough to right there in the center, you could see the mismatch compared to the buildings around it, but I was actually pretty fortunate. I was able to patronage this establishment back when it was still open, and that's I think it's called JR Cigar Company or JD Cigar Company. It's closed now, but let's go check out the building because pretty much the outside still remains the same. Be right back. Okay, so we're back, folks. So check it out. Right in the corner of Pine and Broadway, you find this beautiful, beautiful older retro style building, 1920s, 1930s type motif or construction. What was the flavor of the theme back in the day? Check out that beautiful stonework. Bet you guys watching right now can remember Mama dragging you to downtown on a weekend to go buy you a new pair of shoes for church. Probably to a building looks something similar to this one right here. Dragging you along by your chubby cheeks while you cried and wanted to stay home and eat ice cream. Yeah, we've all had the same experience, more or less. Very picturesque, very beautiful, perfect location. In the corner right here of Broadway and northwest corner anyways of Broadway and Pine Avenue, and down really in the heart of downtown, the older downtown Long Beach. So as you can see right there, it says Joe R's Churchill's of Long Beach and World's Finest Cigars. I used to want to send a lot of love, a big huge shout out to a co-worker from way back in the day, someone who embraced me when I got started working down here, and that's to Mr. Earl the Pearl Miller. Earl Miller, I don't know where you are. I know you retired, I remember that, but I hope your dream came true, the one you talked to me about, and traveling the world with your new wife. I miss you, Mr. Williams, Mr. Miller, I'm sorry. God bless you. And I'm pretty sure you're right where you want to be right about now. So I mentioned to Mr. Earl the Pearl Miller that I like to smoke cigars, and he was a big cigar fan. He goes, I got the perfect place for you. You ever been to Joe R's? I go, nah, I don't even know what that is. So we walked over here, walked in that cigar shop right there. It was still open at the time. It's long been closed. It's empty, but the original storefront still remains intact. And it actually was a tiny cigar shop. It was kind of like a closet, but he had a nice humidor and a great selection. After he got to know me a couple times, he was able to acquire me some Cubans, And those were actually pretty fascinating. Smoking Cuban cigars. Only 2 Cuban cigars ever smoked in my lifetime, up to now anyways. There's something on the wall here I wanted to show you guys real quick that's extremely interesting and explains a lot. So fine dining restaurant on the bottom now, and at the top you have this beautiful warehouse space that's used for parties, functions, meetings, dances, receptions. Wood floor, that open ceiling. So nice to see. I've never been up there, but nice to see that they're really taking advantage of this beautiful building and using that upstairs for probably one of the best ideas you could come up with. That's actually concrete or plaster. How cool is that?
Stuff that the tile is made out of, but it's gold inside.
What they would call probably one
I've
type
been
fresco,
there for
fresco type.
Yeah, al fresco is outside.
Beautiful. Yeah, or a fresco. Pompeii times, they're wet.
So this was built in 1930. So that gold has been there since then.
Do we have, or do you have any information? This building's on any national historical?
There's no historical part of it.
Status or
no.
It's I did not realize that you can have large meetings or parties and stuff on that top floor. It's beautiful up there.
Yeah,
I just showed the picture on the wall there. I filmed that, and I'm glad to see the building is being used.
Did you go inside and take a picture?
Never been inside. I come here on my walks.
Yeah.
I've been shooting the older building type. People give me information, and there's a lot of people that love this and follow this. And why not downtown Long Beach?
Yeah.
Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
Good to see you. We're still at it.
So So it gives you an example, really, of because Long Beach is a downtown that's on the small size. It's not an inhuman place to be at.
No.
There's a lot of character,
Yeah.
a lot of people, and a lot of people that are extremely knowledgeable in just this beautiful, beautiful type of construction. Preserve it if you have this type of construction in your city, because we'll never see this built again. And look at that.
No, it wouldn't.
Beautiful. The 1930, was it originally always used as entertainment or restaurant? Or?
They had a bank. They had a bank here. I think it was Bank of America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was at that time. It was out of San Francisco, and it was Bank of Italy. But we were at war with Italy in
Wow.
World War II, so they changed the name to Bank of America.
Wow, I never even knew that.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's fascinating history. Were you able to partake when the cigar store was here?
Yeah, the cigar shop, I took it out because I was going to put a kitchen in there, and it's with the pandemic, it just got to be too much
Okay.
work. But I'm going to put the kitchen in. I've got all the equipment for it.
Wonderful. I did get to go in there when it was a cigar store. I bought cigars there a couple times.
Yeah.
I was a lot younger. And so obviously you're the owner and you're very proud. You have a lot of pride when you speak.
Yeah,
of
you bet.
What's your first name?
Ron Hodges.
Ron, I wanted to thank you, and the people watching would thank you for that wonderful, wonderful history you gave us.
Thank you.
And real quick, if you had one word you could say to the youth of this world, or something you'd like to pass along, is there anything you would like to tell young people in this country but all over the world? This could be simple as...
Not really.
Okay. I just wish everyone prosperity and absolutely.
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 And education. Get your education as much as you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Ron. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, everybody, before we take off, Ron was gracious enough to bring us into his restaurant bar. Look at this. This is beautiful. So once again, according to the owner, this building was built back in 1930. It was originally a bank, Bank of Italy and then Bank of America. Remember, there's a hall up there, dance floor, reception hall, meeting room, a large space you can rent. All right, let's move on to our next adventure here. All right, so we're taking our walk. We just left that beautiful, wonderful building right now. Thank you once again, Ron, for giving us that interesting information. We're out here on Broadway walking eastbound. We're gonna take a side tour right here on this little alleyway, which actually has a street name, Tribune Court. We're going northbound on this alleyway because I want to show you guys the wonderful, wonderful mural that someone put. right, so we're done shooting this mural. Let's go ahead and continue our walk northbound. Let's go ahead and cross right here. I want to shoot something. That would be that beautiful older building, brick style building. Now, how did this ever survive that Long Beach earthquake? That's a good question. That's actually a mural, and those are eyes. Look at that. Go ahead, let's keep shooting our little walk here. So we got another older 1920s, 30s type brick building right next to this one here. Let's check it out.